Hi all, it's Catherine Burgess with Burgess Group Compass. We're talking about last week's Boulder County real estate numbers and the national real estate trends and how they are impacting what sellers need to do from a remodeling standpoint to be attractive to buyers. So last week we saw inventory pop up from 117 to 137. And this is interesting because it is not the way that trending typically has happened in the last 10 years in the end of May. So in 2019, for example, we had inventory go from 145 to 108. And in 2019, it was even more exaggerated, going from 171 to 86 units of inventory for the same week. Now in 2020, we had the opposite happening where we were ramping up, and at that time, we went from 119 to 159 units of inventory. So from an under contract perspective, we are continuing to see our under contract rate fall between year to date, fall between 2018 and 2019. That's super important because it indicates that we are still in the realm of what is normal for our area. And in other parts of the country, you hear about these massive decreases in the number of transactions that are occurring due to a lack of inventory. So this is another proof that we are not functioning in exactly the same way as much of the rest of the country. From an inventory perspective, it's still tight, but we are maintaining that under contract rate, which leads to our solds. That's an indicator of health. So we are, from a month supply of inventory standpoint, we had something interesting happen last week, which was we had 1.54 months of inventory, which is the best that we've seen in quite a while from a week over week perspective. And then that compares with, in 2018, we had 1.44 months of inventory at this time. And in 2019, we had 0.97 months of inventory. So again, our inventory is a little bit higher than what we were seeing in previous years for this time. From a price plan perspective, the 2.5 million category and above had a lot of activity last week with a 250% sell-through rate. And also $1 million to $1.5 million had 175% sell-through rate. The other price bands were quiet, and so there should be a little bit more inventory in those sections, and hopefully it's easier for you to get under contract. Then from the standpoint of what's happening nationally, as you know, we've seen prices accelerate this year, and simultaneously we've seen prices of interest go up. Interest rates have been on the rise. So those two things together have diminished buying power. And so buyers are frequently, and not just at the entry level, it's at all the price levels, they are frequently buying at the top end of what they can afford. So from a perspective of what is appealing to them, the houses that need a lot of work are feeling very difficult to purchase in many ways because they're already tapped out with their mortgage. So if it's possible, sellers, for you to create a home that doesn't need remodeling, so a fresh kitchen and fresh master bathroom being the very most important, you will sell at a higher rate and with more buyers being interested than if buyers feel like, I have to stretch to get into this home, and then I have to stretch to find the time to schedule labor, to find the labor, and then to pay for the labor to get everything squared away. So if it's possible, bring your property to market all ready to go. Do keep in mind we have this really cool loan, Compass Concierge loan, in which you can access up to 5% of the expected sale price of your home for zero interest and zero fees. That is paid back at settlement. So it's just a cool way to have access to an improvement for your home with no upfront cost to you. So buyers continue to outpace sellers. So it's still a great time to bring your home to market. Call us with questions. We're happy to help you figure out how to get the very most return on investment. And please like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you again next week. Thanks so much. Bye.